A couple of other comments, then we'll wrap it up. So what if the time period isn't once per year? And so there's a variation or a refinement of the FV formula, future value formula, and it goes like this. It equals PV times 1 plus the interest rate, but in this case it's the nominal interest rate divided by the number of times a year, right? So in the past we used one payment per year, so it's simply the rate of interest divided by 1, so that's obviously the same rate of interest. But if it were monthly, it would be the rate of interest divided by 12, quarterly, the rate of interest per year divided by 4, etc., etc. Okay? And the power, when we're doing the compounding, would be the number of times per year, that's M, times the number of years, which is N. So that's the formula. So let's look at just a couple of examples and how it works. So if we had $100 at 12% nominal for 5 years, semi-annual, PV is 100, right there. The nominal is 12, that's the numerator. The M, which is the frequency, is 2 times a year. Since it's semi-annual, that's 2 times per year. And then the power would be number of years, 5 times 2, which is twice a year payments. And so the future value would be $179. Okay, now let's look at a chart that compares the different compoundings. If you compound it once a year, you'd have 176. If you compound it semi-annually, 179. And what you see is the more compounding frequency, or the higher the frequency, the higher the dollar amount. To the extreme here, where we compound daily, where it would be $182. You guys just heard Charlie. All right? Wrapping up this chapter, what we saw first was an introduction to time value of money, which hopefully you agree is common sense, that money is worth more money now than later. We then went through a full set of instructions on how to use Excel using either formulas or functions. Then we applied it to 3 kinds of scenarios of single payments, annuities, and uneven cash flows. And then we just did one variation on a theme. Of course, there are many, many other variations, but one of the more common one is the compounding period, whether it's annual, quarterly, semi-annual, or even daily. So thanks, and I will see you in class